guys, what's up? Welcome to my Instagram channel. It feels so weird, like I'm used to my YouTube intro where I'm like, hey guys, what's up, welcome back to my channel. But now Instagram has this new update where you can do like IGTV, which I think is really cool. You can upload a video up to 10 minutes long, so I was like, I'll give it a try. And I want to do a makeup tutorial, of course, so I did like a little talk through makeup tutorial with you guys. And it's actually inspired by iluvsarahii. I love her so much. She did a look, well, this is the look she did. She posted that like last week and a half ago, and I fell in love. And then I was going through my makeup here because you guys know I live in Georgia. I was going through my makeup up here to see what I had, what I could work with, and still create looks while I'm on vacation. And I saw my ColourPop shadows, and I had the very similar shades, not exact, but I had very similar shades. So I was like, oh, I'm recreating this. And I had a blue shirt in my closet, so it was fate. It all worked out. So I'm super excited for this little tutorial. I hope you guys really enjoy. I don't want to ramble because it's a talk through and there's a limit, 10-minute limit. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this iluvsarahii inspired makeup tutorial. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so I was going to do a voiceover, but Layla went downstairs with her tablet because she was in my room, which was loud, so I was just showing you guys the products. But now I'm going to talk a little bit. This eyeshadow is by ColourPop, and it's in Cannonball. It doesn't look as orange. It's not showing up as orange as it really is. But yeah, I'm just throwing this as our transition shade and focusing it on the crease and the outer V. Mainly the crease, because I want this to be blown out, and I want it to show the most in the look. So the next shadow is in Slim Fit, and it looks identical, but it's just a little more vibrant. Like compared, this one looks a little more pinky, as you can tell, so it's a lot more vibrant. I'm going to focus this on the outer V, and I'm going to use a more dense brush, just because it's the same brush, but this one I had longer, so it's a lot more fluffier and really blows color out really nicely. And this is going to help us just place it exactly where I want the color. Now I just dipped into it, and I'm going to focus this on the outer V and putting it in the low crease, because like I said, I want the first shade to really peek through, and this is just gonna help everything blend together. So just pack it, and then I'm gonna blend it slowly into the crease. Now I'm just gonna blend the colors together using a fluffy blending brush with no product added. So now I'm just going to grab Top Notch, and I'm going to pack that on the outer V. And I like to bring my concealer over so far, because when I cut the crease and I wouldn't bring it far enough for the outer V shade, it just didn't blend as much as I would try and blend it. It just didn't blend and mesh together well. So I forget who I saw doing it, and then I just started doing it. Bringing the concealer over, packing your outer V shade on, and then putting your shimmery shade on, and then it just really goes together nicely. The fluffy brush we use for the second shadow, and I'm just going to blend it out. It's not even that dark. Like, it's really misleading because I thought it was going to be darker. Like, look at that. I guess on camera it shows up, but it's more of a red brown and not of a dark brown. And I just wanted to keep all the shadows ColourPop. I like to try and use one brand when I do tutorials, so it's easier to follow along, or easier to know exactly what products to buy, and that you can buy them all from the same place. So now I'm going to grab Ringer, which is this really, really pretty, if I can get it in focus. Okay, it's this really pretty golden white shade. That's a good way to describe it. And I'm just going to pack it onto the lid. And it is so pigmented, I didn't have to wet my brush or anything, and it comes off like this. This shadow is so beautiful. I forgot I even had ColourPop shadows because I had left them in Jersey. I couldn't take all my makeup. I had so much makeup up here, and I couldn't grab it all to travel back with me, just because I'm cheap, so I wasn't going to pay for so much luggage when I first moved down there. And the second time, because I've been back for vacation, I was like, I'm just going to take my duffel bag and a purse. What fits, fits, and what doesn't, doesn't, because you can always buy new makeup. But I was like, oh my god, I can't believe I left these here. And then I came back, and I was like, I'm going to use them. And it actually worked out because I have makeup there and I have makeup here, so I don't have to worry about carrying makeup and taking up space. Now I have more space for bringing client makeup, which I care more about, because luckily, thank goodness, I'm very grateful to have clients and have a clientele up here in Jersey and in Georgia too. Okay, So I'm going to grab the Maybelline gel liner and create a wing. I'm definitely not going to talk through this part because I'll mess up my wing if I do. Also, really quick, I put it on the back of my hand to warm it up because I first had it, I didn't like it, so I put it in my client kit after I sanitized it, of course, and then I was like, you know what, let me put it on the back of my hand, try and warm it up, because I would put it on the metal pan so I could scoop some out, put it there so I wouldn't double dip, because that's unsanitary, and it glided like butter onto the eyes, so I picked up a Maybelline gel liner for myself and have it putting on the back of my hand. So just a tip, if gel liner isn't working for you, put it on the back of your hand and warm it up. I'm going to use this little artist brush. You can get it from Michael's. I personally got mine from Walmart because Layla, we paint, when I'm up here, we paint together. So I have a ton of brushes and I just took this one to use for eyeliner. Okay, and the wig is complete. I just did a little baby wing. I'm going to do the other eye, pop on some falsies off camera. I would do it on camera, but I don't support the brand anymore. They just aren't as good as they used to be. So once I'm done with this lash, I'm going to throw them out and obviously not buy from them. So yeah. I'm so mad I forgot to do this step after my brows. That's what I like to do and have the primer sink in, but I'm just going to do it now. Luckily, these primers don't take too long to sink into the skin, so I'm going to use the Makeup Forever Smoothing Primer because I am oily. No, not oily. I have combination skin, but I'm not oily enough to use a mattifying primer because it just makes my skin look dry and powdery and just makeup does not look smooth on it. And then I'm going to use the hydrating primer on the outer part of my face. These primers, I used them for my kit, and I saw how nicely and flawlessly my client's makeup looks, so I was like, oh, let me go grab some for myself. So I went to Sephora, well, I ordered online, and I just got the travel version instead, and that's the best thing about freelancing, honestly, is if a product doesn't work for me, well, like a primer or something, I'm like, oh, okay, I can throw it in my client kit, my client kit, and I don't have to worry about it, and it's not like I wasted money or anything like that. So that's what I love. And if I get something new to put in my client kit and I like it, I'm like, oh, let me grab this for myself. Just because I have sensitive skin, so primers sometimes will break me out. So I would save them and just throw them in my kit. And this hydrating primer, guys, just look at it. It looks super watery because it is, and it just, oh, hydrates the skin so much. So yeah, I'm just going to use it on the outer part. And I like to go in with a little extra product, pick a little extra up, and put it under my eye because my eyes are super dry. So yeah, this helps with creasing. Also, I want to try the Tatcha Silk Canvas, so if any of you guys have tried it, let me know if it's worth it because it's expensive. It's a pretty penny, okay? $54 for a primer, that's a lot, but the reviews are so great on it that I'm considering going to Sephora and picking it up. So for foundation, I'm going to take the LA Girl Pro Coverage Foundation in the shade Warm Caramel. It's their older foundation they came out with last year, and they have a new foundation which I definitely want to pick up when I head to the store. And I'm just going to apply this on my face. If you are more combination oily instead of combination dry like me, or just like straight oily, definitely use a mattifying primer with this foundation because it is very, very dewy and hydrating. So I'm just going to drag it down. So the lighting might be throwing it off because it doesn't look like my color, but when rubbed into my chest, it's my perfect color. You can't even see it at all. So it's the lighting, guys, I promise. Because I'm looking, I'm like, oh, this does not look like my color. And it has a nice coverage to it. Like, look at that. And the coverage is amazing. Let me get closer, but this light. Oh, by the way, this is a Moda Cosmetics foundation brush. I got this last year at, sorry, I was fixing my mirror. I got it last year at Ipsy, and oh my gosh, I cannot wait to go this year. Hopefully Lorraine and I go together again. Well, we went separate. I went with a different friend, but we met up there because I didn't want to spend the night in New York. And, you know, she was staying there. So I think this year I'm going to treat myself and I'm just going to get a hotel and stay in New York. But I'm so excited. And last year I ran into a subscriber. I can't believe I didn't post that picture, but I'll have to post it as like a throwback or whatever. I ran into a subscriber there. She recognized me and I literally wanted to cry. I could not believe someone recognized little old me. And at the time I only had like 50 subscribers. So I was like, ah! And I'm almost at 100 this year, which is great. But yeah, so I cannot wait to go this year, and hopefully I get recognized by 2 or 3 people from either Instagram or subscribers or from Twitter. It was just so crazy. So you never know who's watching your videos and who you might run into. So that was just really cool. Oh, I get sidetracked so easy, but like I was saying, this brush is from Generation Beauty, and it's by Moda Cosmetics. It's their complexion brush. I actually just ordered some off of Amazon for my client kit, because I was using beauty blenders, but then I switched to brushes so I could keep the coverage, and then I just go over with a beauty blender for a more flawless effect. But I was using like the e.l.f. Selfie Ready foundation brush, and then there was another brush I was using that I did like. I can't remember. But yeah, I just want to use these because once you push the product into your skin, the coverage is amazing. But I'm not giving up on my beauty blender, of course. Love my beauty blender. Now I'm going to take the LA Girl Pro Concealer, and this is in the shade Almond. I need concealer recommendations so bad because I love my LA Girl concealer, but this is my 3rd one this year. It's literally the only one I've been using since January, so it's time to get a new one. So I'm going to cream contour with the LA Girl concealer in the shade Chestnut. I didn't even realize I grabbed the full face of LA Girl, but I just love their product. And they're super cheap. They're like $4. Or depending where you go, you can get it for like $1.99. But never pay more than $5 for this concealer, guys. So I'm going to blend out the contour first with my e.l.f. stipple brush. I love contouring, guys. I just look so snatched already. Now I'm just blending out my concealer with this e.l.f. concealer brush. I love this brush to blend out concealer. It is so amazing. I literally have like 3 or 4 in my kit, my client kit, to use, because I've just been loving how the complexions come out. And I'm just cleaning up the wing and eyeshadow with the concealer. But yeah, like I was saying, I've been loving brushes not only on clients but on myself, just because it keeps the coverage. And don't get me wrong, I love the beauty blender, but just it picks up so much product, and sometimes my clients need or want more full coverage, so I like to use brushes and then go over the face with a beauty blender for that flawless effect, you know. Now, to help blend so it doesn't look too stark, I take my foundation brush with no added product, of course, and I'm just blending the concealer and the foundation together so it doesn't look harsh, and I go over the contour too. Same thing I would do with a beauty blender, but I just like to do it with my foundation brush first, just because the foundation is already up here, and then the beauty blender is just simply going to pick up any excess product that I have on my face. Now I'm just going to set under my eyes with my RCMA powder. It's super messy, guys, so be careful. Yeah, I'm just using Cosmetic Wedge, and I'm just going to set under the eye and press the powder in. No baking, because like I said, your girl got some dry under eyes, okay? So I just like to take excess powder and push it in, and then I just dust it off really quick. I dust quickly, and then like a quick swipe, and then press it in, just because I don't want to wipe away the concealer or anything. So now I'm just going to set the highlighted areas as well, and really push that powder in. And I don't set the rest of my face just because, like I said, I am combination dry. So for contour today, I'm going to use this beauty, which is the It's My Ray Ray and BH Cosmetics collab. Look, it's so pretty. You get an eyeshadow palette and a contour and highlight. So I'm going to take Mocha, which is this middle shade right there, and just contour with it. It is pretty pigmented, so I share it between both sides. I just tap a little bit on each side and then blend it out. And sometimes when things are too pigmented, it can be really like patchy or hard to blend out, but no, this isn't. So if I go overboard, it's easy to fix and blend. Now next, I like to highlight instead of doing blush, because sometimes it just doesn't blend well. So when I do the contour, the highlight, and then apply the blush right in the middle, everything blends together. So I'm going to grab Radiant, which is this shade right here. It's so beautiful. And I took quite a bit, and I'm just going to smile and highlight. This lets me know exactly where, because sometimes I used to go too high or too low. This way, I know exactly, so like if I'm smiling in a picture, the highlight is going to be shown. So this highlight is so pretty. My ring light, it's not even on its highest, and it's kind of washing me out, but like, look at this highlight. Look at it. Bam! Oh my gosh. This looks so good. And my Cupid's bow. And I usually don't do my Cupid's bow only when I haven't had my lip threaded, but I threaded my lip this morning, so it's good, so I can highlight. Because if you don't have your lip threaded or waxed, whatever you do, and you highlight, your hair is really going to show. For blush, I'm going to take my Holy Grail blush, literally the only blush I use, and this is Fine Wine by Maybelline, and I love wine blushes. They're just so pretty. So now we're just going to finish up the eyes, and I'm going to take Tiny Tangerines. It sounds like the name of an orange shadow, but this is Tiny Tangerines, and it's a beautiful blue shade, Team Blue. And we're going to put that on the lower lash line. Actually, before we set under the eyes, I'm going to bake. It's getting to that time of that month, so I just feel like my face is like extra puffy. So I'm going to bake under my contour so it can look a little more snatched. Got to get a little close. Yes. Yes. I'm starting to feel myself now, okay? So for lips, I'm first going to line my lips with the Wet n Wild lip liner in the shade Bare to Commit. Now I'm going to take the Kokie liquid lipstick, Kissable liquid lipstick, which is so beautiful. I love the formula, in the shade Sublime. Now to top it off, I'm just going to take the NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Praline. So it's not as nude as Sada. I just love her name. It's not as nude as hers because, like I said, pink nudes wash me out. So I tried to do as pink as I could without looking bad. Alright guys, so that is going to wrap up this iluvsarahii inspired makeup tutorial. I really hope you guys enjoyed. I'm filming this on my iPhone, so the quality looks good. I'm on the front camera so I can see what I was doing. So hopefully, sorry with this wig, hopefully it did come out good. I'm obsessed with how it turned out. I rarely play with color, and if I do, it's like yellow or purple, maybe pink, and that's it. So to step out of my comfort zone and do this blue, I'm obsessed with it. This highlight is beaming. Ignore this, I couldn't get it off. I'm just so obsessed with this look. I hope you guys enjoyed as well. Please tag iluvsarahii so maybe she'll watch it, like it, you know. I would just love for her to see, so if you guys could help me out by tagging her. Don't forget to comment and like this, follow me, all that jazz. That's what I say on YouTube, so it's weird to say. So I can't talk, so I'm gonna let you guys go. I have Layla right here. You want to say hi? Okay. Usually you do. She's waiting. She's hovering over me because I promised her I'd take her outside and we would paint seashells. So yeah, that's why I'm rambling, but I'm gonna let you guys go. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.